Hey guys, and welcome back to Not So Drunk Commentary. We're watching episode 7 of Squid Game, and in the last episode, we had a real sad one after they kind of tricked all the contestants to pairing up with like their best friends, and it ended up being that the game was that they would have to play each other, and so we saw a lot of. This is the first time we've actually seen main characters get killed off in the Squid Game. So we lost the old man, who I think he said his name was Oil Nam. Finally remember his name at the end of the episode. We lost my favorite character, Ali. And we lost the other girl who was friends with North Korean girl, Sebyuk. So that was it. We're still waiting to find out what happened to Minyo. I still don't think she's dead. She didn't find a partner for Game 4. I think, I don't know what they're going to do with her, but I don't feel like they're going to just kill her off, because if they were going to kill her off, they would have killed her off on screen. And anyways, that leaves us with 2 games left in the Squid Games, because they have to finish 6 games. So I'm excited to see where it goes. I hope there's another game this episode, because I feel like there's either going to be one this episode or in the next episode, and I guess we'll just see. But anyways, episode 7, here we go. Man, I did not need to see that. There are a lot of coffins here. There should only be 19, right? Because they would have had 38 people playing in pairs, so 19.
Make sure you catch up. The VIPs will arrive soon.
It's exciting that we're down to the top 20. Oh, she's still there. I knew it! My life would be too good if they got rid of her character.
You're looking at me like you said. It's amazing, isn't it?
Oh, so she just got a pass for the round? That's kind of rigged. That's funny. Oh, so they're down to 17. That's weird. That means there's like a couple people actually couldn't come to an agreement on who the winner was.
I'm happy to hear you.
I guess they just killed both of them. Does he know there's someone in there? That's why if you're doing an espionage thing, you have to be careful to put things back exactly where you found them. But he was being very sloppy about his detective work.
M60 revolver. Standard issue for Korea.
Oh, that's a creepy thing to say to anyone. Man, so he's busted. There are cameras everywhere. I think he's just gonna have to flee through, he's gonna have to juke around him and then just flee through that tunnel. He didn't even close the drawers he had open. Like, come on. I feel like he should have just shot him and then taken the frontman mask, because then he could leave. Like, no one could stop him. And it's not like anyone there questions who frontman is or what he wants. You figure the food would get better as people died, because it would be easier to give them food, but like, no, they're just giving them a potato. Oh, I forgot about the guy who had to play against his wife. I don't get why he gave his ID to the body. It's like a guaranteed way of identifying yourself.
Come on, let's get out.
Oh, those are the symbols to the honeycomb game on that wall.
Don't any of you want anyone who wants to go?
I just saw the umbrella in the back.
Get out of here.
Wait, is that
How many of you can continue with this insanity?
tug of war behind them?
Just for the money!
Yeah, there's tug of war behind him.
You just had to kill him.
And then those guys are playing marbles, right? Yeah, I feel bad for that guy. I mean, to be fair, if he felt that bad about it, he could have just thrown the game. That was really his choice. Like, it's weird that they played a game to the death, and they didn't just make a deal. Oh. I didn't realize there was... We saw this mask before, but I didn't realize that it belonged to anyone there. I thought that was a mask that was like for the VIPs when they get here.
Has not been too difficult.
That guy kind of sucks. I mean, I guess all these guys kind of suck because they're here to see a death game.
The games this edition have been amazing.
Are those mannequins or are those actually people?
Korea was the best.
Nothing beats seeing it with your own eyes.
Oh, have they been televising like the last couple, like all the games?
What are you so worried?
Oh, that's why there are cameras everywhere. It's all being like.
What are you so worried?
Oh, that's why there are cameras everywhere. It's all being like filmed.
Oh.
That's a beautiful number. 69.
Wow, this guy is so. I think it's bizarre that these guys came all the way out here to watch a game that's like 10 minutes long. Alright, day 5. I'm wondering if that's like all the games around the wall, which would be really... We're getting to the end. That means there's only 16 people left. It really does look like there's only going to be one winner. This game's gonna like... I guess they'll probably drop it down to like...
Better tell him quickly.
Gentlemen,
How does that guy drink with the mask? It would hit his nose, right? Actually, how do any of them drink with the mask on? Yeah, that doesn't look like any game I can name. But it's like they're making them like absurd versions of them, like Tug of War. If they just showed me the Tug of War platform, like I wouldn't know what game that was. So maybe I do know what game it is, but... Whoever that guy is must be really rich, because that was not funny. I like how they have no idea what these numbers mean, and they're fighting over them.
The order.
So you can either be first 4 or last 4.
And honeycomb. It's better to get a head start.
I mean, every game has a time limit, so the earliest seems like the right choice. I feel like you don't want to go first.
Without knowing the game. If I stay in the back, I can watch the ones who
Like 13 would be a decent choice, I think. I think Sangwoo's like probably got the right number. I would have went for the one before that, but
16. Whatever it is, it's too dangerous to go last.
so we only have first or last. Yeah, and I feel like neither of them are good. But like if you have to,
Down to 2 positions.
last probably feels better.
First.
Because you can't learn from anyone if you're first.
Start and the finish.
16 either.
Yeah, but the ones in the back had a shot. The ones in the front,
Right?
like depending on what the game is, might have no hope. 16 is better than 1.
We've been able to truly
Oh, number 1 is clearly the wrong choice. Because otherwise they wouldn't save Guion from it.
But I was.
Also, like, all the main characters are, like, in the back. This guy's gonna die.
Please just give me the...
I don't know what the game is, but he's clearly gonna die. Well, I take it the first is bad.
Son of a bitch!
I like how he's eating with the mask on. That points out how ridiculous it is. Like, none of them are actually drinking anything. Because none of them can drink with the mask on. How are these guys so rich and so stupid that they don't understand what a scale model is? To be fair, I mean, being rich doesn't mean you're smart.
Hello, players. Let me welcome you.
Yep. Well, that basically means if you're in the front, you're dead. This guy's so dead. And he's looking at him being like, that could have been me. This is like a really weird game though. Because it's like, it's very, like you don't want the person in front of you to die. Because if the person in front of you dies, it means you die. Hey, they finally found a way to get that guy a drink. Also, you know how you know this guy sucks? He took a shot of scotch. Scotch is a sipping drink. You don't shoot it. Just throw your shoes at tiles. Like, what do you have to lose here? It said take them off. They didn't say where you put them. Just chuck them. How do you choose carefully? They're identical by design. Yeah, you did it.
Oh, yes, that's it. That's it. Go
Oh, I just realized she's number 2. That's why she cares so much. He's confident. He's lucky. Nope, he's not lucky.
He's gone.
I have literally no idea how I would handle this situation. Because if you're in like the first 5, you just have to accept that you're dying. Like, there's no way around it. So clearly zigzag, so we'll be left this time. It's like how people go to casinos and they actually think this way. Like, there's no pattern, it's random. If I was forced to do it, I would just choose left every time. Because at least then I have the confidence to believe in the fact that it's completely random, to know that there's no benefit to thinking about it.
So the probability that I'll get everything right.
Oh, this is a math teacher.
2 to the power 15.
Yep. Well, 1 over 2 to the power 15. That guy's really fast. Like, I would know that just because 2 to the power of 16 is 65,000. Oh, wow, he got 3 in a row. I think I would be more confident if he just ran right the whole way through. Because the other thing is, like, the glass needs to actually break. So what if you step on the wrong one, but you ran on it, like, you just did 1 step on each one so fast that it didn't even have enough time to finish breaking by the time you jumped off of it?
I can't seem to recall which one now.
It was right, left.
I don't know. It happened too quickly.
Think hard, please. Since both are
How
alive,
do these
I'm
people
getting
not
this next
memorize
one.
this? This is like... Man, he won them through 4 entire tiles with his life. And these guys are just too stupid to remember it.
You went left first?
I mean, he's gonna die because he's a red shirt, but... I don't know, is like she trying to get him killed? Because there's no benefit to that for her. She wants him to survive. I also don't know why he agreed with her, because she said she didn't know, and the guy behind her said he was sure he went right. And no one has incentive to lie in this competition, because that just makes it less likely that they'll survive. So far they're doing good on time. They've only spent 6 minutes and they've gone like halfway there. Oh, they're not halfway there yet. They're only done 8. That guy sucks so much.
God bless me today.
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, come on.
There's no reason to push you. It's valid. Like, if he died now, he wouldn't even learn anything from it. Just don't stop moving. Oh my god, does he not remember what it was? It's left. Oh, he's doing okay.
Doing good.
Like gambler's fallacy. You didn't know anything.
You don't know anything.
Oh yeah, but you know Duck Su isn't moving. Oh, that's what one of his henchmen, wasn't it?
Okay.
I can't remember.
Well then, come on.
They've already burned 1 minute without moving. They're only going like a tile per minute, so they need to speed it up. I hate every part of this scene.
You should
Wait, are all these guys just naked under their robes?
can satisfy me.
Satisfied?
Damn it, you better go! Please just go on! Just...
Man, he didn't even throw him forwards, so he didn't even learn anything from that.
I let you fuck me in the bathroom that day.
Yep, that's pretty
Why did you go
accurate.
first to die? Go ahead.
She's gonna push him. She obviously is. She doesn't care about winning as much as she cares about killing this guy.
We said we'd stick together right to the end.
Crazy.
Let me go! Damn it! Get your fucking hands off me right now!
She's gonna kill herself. Take him down. I hate it. Just get rid of him. Get him
You
dead.
betrayed me.
Ooh. I feel like he hasn't been gone long enough for you to need to check on him. Like they're still playing the game, so he can't have been gone for more than like 4 minutes. Damn. He might just be saying random crap. It's a good thing you have a hammer. Throw shoes at them! Oh, I guess I can't now because they're all the way back.
What's that? Yeah, I didn't catch it either.
Yeah, that was a sure bet, you idiots.
That's no foul. Yeah, number 3.
Oh, on the last one. I feel like Sung-woo doesn't care anymore. Because now, whether or not he can tell, like,
What's the problem?
whether he guesses right or guesses wrong, that means Sung-woo gets to the
I
end.
can't tell them apart in the dark, huh?
He's fine. And the intruder?
What? Why did he leave him alive? Man, if he had the ability to knock him out, why didn't he have the ability to... It's not like he was such a nice person that killing him would be
I need
horrible.
to choose now. I need to listen to them.
I think it's that one.
I need another.
Based off of my years of
I need to
experience,
get the right one so
pretending
I
like I
can
know
stop.
things. Run! Yeah, and I was just gonna have to flee because he has no other options. Oh, he's gonna push him.
Which it is. I'll pick, okay?
Guys, you have 8 seconds. Let's go. Okay. So that was a really fatal round. Like, only 3 survivors. This is like a movie thing they do in all movies where, like, glass explodes all the time. And no one ever gets injured. But in real life, like, flying glass is, like, can kill you. So this is, like, a weird way to... Oh, wow, they're actually getting cut. I didn't expect that. But it's gonna... Oh, wow, he got cut too. I mean, they're lucky that's all that happened. It could have been way worse. The exploding glass thing is just, like, bad planning. Wait, did she get impaled? She was, like, holding her side, like something hit her. Yeah. So I guess the detective finally, just fled. Well, it's a long swim. But anyways, that was episode 7 of Squid Game. That was a brutal one. This game was... I'm not sure how much I liked the game itself, just because it didn't feel like a game as much as... like Tug of War felt like a game, and Red Light, Green Light felt like a game. It felt more like a random challenge. Like, that's completely luck-based, there's no skill involved in it at all. But... yeah, so I'm not sure how I felt about it as a game, but like the lethality, I thought they'd have to kill a lot of people to get the group for the last game to be smaller, because they want one winner, right? I didn't think that they would actually kill, like, they killed almost everyone. They went down from 16 to 3, and so it's a very lethal episode. But yeah, I'm excited for the ending. So it looks like we're limited now only to named characters, so it's just Sung-woo, Sae-byuk, and Gi-yeon. And it kind of looked like at the end that Sae-byuk might have been injured. So I'm not sure how that's going to factor into it. But I think they are kind of setting it up for a Gi-yeon victory. But anyways, we'll see in the next episode. I'm still enjoying it, so we're going to keep diving through. We're going to get through it. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I'll see you guys for episode 8. Bye.